It's your old pal Avian and Loaded here on the Avian and Loaded channel, and it's action figure short session. For those of you who have suggested that I retire the short session and make every video 38 to 47 minutes long, well, I'm working on it. We'll see. I mentioned that I watched the X-Manny 87 review of the entire Strange Tales / Blackheart Build-A-Figure wave. I think he gave the whole wave a 5 out of 10. One of his favorite figures in the wave, and I think he maybe gave this guy an 8. Dracula. This is the more modern X-Men Dracula, not the sort of Victorian gentleman suit and cloak Tomb of Dracula from the 1970s, the Marv Wolfman, Gene Colan, and Tom Palmer masterpiece that also, by the way, gave us Blade the Vampire Hunter. He was created by Marv Wolfman and I believe Gene Colan in Tomb of Dracula. And there's a whole legal story about that in which John Byrne plays a shameful role, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm just here to talk about the fact that during X-Manny 87's review of this figure, in that review of the entire Strange Tales Blackheart Build-A-Figure wave, I noticed at one point he had Dracula standing like this with just his fists, no sword, and I thought to myself, well, number one, that'll help him not fall down so much. When you have the figure with their sword out, sometimes it affects their balance, Tony Masters here notwithstanding. But, no, I just thought it looked really cool. Just, and Dracula has the two different head sculpts. Here's the other, the vicious rat-eating, whatever, vampire, so I'm going to suck your blood, I don't drink wine, I never drink wine. There he is with his, that fifth, yeah, well, no, wait a minute. Yeah, I did it wrong, okay. Since this one has fists here, this bag should have this head and then the grasping hand for the sword. Okay, that's fine. I'll figure it out. You know what I'm going to do? Because I have two baggies for Dracula here. Dracula 2024, and then Marvel Legends Dracula. It's the same goddamn figure. I'm going to put all this stuff in the same baggie. That is one way that I've been trying to tame my action figure obsession when I find that I have multiples of a figure, and I have their accessories in two different bags, just because of the way I sort of process them when I first open them. But I'm learning, folks. I'm learning slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. Anyway, Manny, I thought this Dracula looked so much more luxe, so much more da bomb, just standing there regally, no sword. I mean, it would be nice if there was a sheath for his sword on his waist or whatever, or something on his back, but that's fine. I mean, I guess I could slide it down the back of his cape. But maybe it just would mess with the aesthetic. Because, goddamn, just putting the fists on it, because I saw X-Manny 87 do it in his video, I like this figure so much more. I mean, some guys, they need their sword. It's an essential part of their character. But the whole thing about, Vlad Tepes, Count Dracula, other than the fact that he wants to suck your blood, is that, he needn't be constantly combative. He's the dark threat. I don't know if you know this. If you've ever read Bram Stoker's novel Dracula, where obviously the character was created, one of the most interesting things about it is how little Dracula appears in the book. And it's a fantastic tool of fiction that I learned about when I was studying writing, that, less is more. And Dracula becomes more terrifying as the book goes on because he's not around. And when he finally does appear, the whole fucking world goes crazy. Because it's Dracula. Oh my God, it's Dracula! This guy that we've spent 300 pages wringing our hands over. He's here. The nightmare is here. It's a good book, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley's Frankenstein, also a great book. Some of these classic books, I'm telling you, they hold up. They really do. Hey, let me show you something that literally took me less than 10 seconds. You're going to dig this, I bet. Look at this. Notice anything different? Omega Sentinel? Anything different? Anything different? Can you see it? That took me like 4 seconds with an acrylic paint pen, Hasbro. And now it looks like she's got something going on. Who knows what's going on in there? But it isn't as boring. It's not a flat, gray, dull piece of goddamn plastic, which is what Hasbro's dream. Hasbro has wet dreams about just somehow convincing fans to just buy colorless, shapeless blobs of the cheapest, worst quality plastic possible and telling them they're collectibles. That's their friggin' wet dream. I'm telling you. If you collect these figures, these Hasbro figures, because you love these characters and you're ever disappointed like I was that, the one Omega Sentinel had a little bit of paint on her doohickey. See her doohickey? Show us your doohickey, honey. Yeah, get a little closer. Let me see your doohickey. Little orange paint on there, little dreamsicle action going on inside her doohickey. This one's doohickey was all dried up and gray and dark, and now her doohickey has come alive with the power of silver acrylic paint and a pen that cost me like $3 and has lasted for years because that's almost nothing. That's how much paint that is. That is nothing amount of paint. The pen is still full, folks. It's still full. And it might, it's not a masterpiece. It's not my greatest paint job, I admit it. But at least now when you look at it from a distance, it looks like the fucking figure has some life to it. Like there's something going on inside her doohickey. And if you're really nice to her, maybe she'll tell you what it is. Who knows? But anyway, for the Omega Sentinel's new silver doohickey, for the man of power, Vlad the Impaler, Dracula, standing there confidently, staring you down. Sword? I don't need a sword. I merely need the power of my mind. My eyes disturb you so, do they not? For I am Lord Dracula of Transylvania. Don't tell anybody this, but when I was like 12 years old, I used to do a puppet show, and it was actually like popular. It's a whole thing. But yeah, sometimes I think this channel was turning into, Avian and his puppets. Okay, goddamn, they all look good together, don't they? Yeah, that's a vibe, huh? Dracula and his gals? And they're all X-Men characters, right? Son of a bitch, look what I did. Look what I did. I took 3 characters that I didn't really have much use for, and there it is. That's Action Figure Obsession. That's what it is. I said short session, but we're going on 8 minutes now. That could still be kind of short, right? I don't know. Anything else? Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. Look it. I painted the other one. Look at that. 2 silver doohickeys. Doohickeys. 2 silver doohickeys. Took me no time at all and virtually no money or effort at all, Hasbro. Why can't you do the same? No one knows. All right. Thanks for joining me for this. I'm going to say it, action figure short session here on the Avian and Loaded channel. If you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, if you're allergic to silver acrylic paint, please leave a thumbs down. Let me know. And leave a comment, your thoughts, your feelings, your socks and feelings, whatever you got. Please subscribe to the channel. Consider that. Ring the notification bell so that you're informed when I do future videos. I don't have a Patreon. I don't have a, whatever else that the people are trying to get you to, spend all your money on. There's no memberships on this channel. I'm not monetized. I have no desire to be. I'm not going to be. It's just me and my little 6-inch plastic friends and you. So, stay in this joint. Don't leave me hanging. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you know anybody who's interested in any of this crazy stuff. And I will see you on the next brightly painted action figure